Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Watch Natalie. I am Natalie, spelled Natalee. I'm here to do your free daily psychic tarot reading, and the psychic download is disappointment. It's not an easy energy to sit in, to be honest with you guys. It's huge. It's a huge disappointment, and I had to actually alchemize a lot with myself, for myself, you know, before hitting the record button, because as a Capricorn, and not only am I a Capricorn, but I have a stellium in Capricorn, there are certain energies, and this is true for all of us, they're just different energies that are very triggering, that we're susceptible to, or that we're very sensitive to. So it was that strong. So what it feels like is that you are, and what I mean by alchemizing is sort of looking at it, looking at this emotion, looking at this energy coming up, and analyzing it from a detached viewpoint, and feeling everything you need to feel about it. And, you know, I had to really make sure that I'm like, am I disappointed about anything? No. And like, that's how strong it just came through to me this morning. You know, after I already got up and started doing my day, it just sort of like hit me. So I had to really figure this out and really make sure that it's a download, and, you know, because it was so convincing. So whatever you're going through right now, it feels like the world, it feels like reality, it feels like all consuming is what they're showing me. They're showing me a big wall of water, kind of, you know, if like apocalyptic, like a big wall of water, and then crashing down on you. So honey, I'm so sorry that you're going through something. We're going to get into the tarot and see what this is about. Please tell me about this disappointment. They just showed me. They just showed me that scene in Inception where he only said one word. Disappointment. So obviously we have the Three of Swords, so, you know, not surprised to see that at all. Sorry guys, you know me with the hair stuff. Okay. And what this disappointment looks like is something that you really invested in. You thought something was going to come through for you. For some of you, this is financial, where there's a payoff that didn't happen, an investment that just burst, an offer that didn't come through, or an offer that was offered to somebody else and not you, and you fully expected to be the one to receive, to enjoy, to be selected, and you weren't, and it was that's the disappointment. Let me do this. Tell me more about, we'll start with the Three of Swords. Tell me more. If this isn't money, this is the heart. It's relationship, where you could have been waiting for your significant other to propose to you, or to say that they love you, or, you know, something substantial. You're waiting and waiting and waiting, thinking like, okay, he's on his way, okay, she's on her way, okay, they're developing, they're moving, they're healing, they're alchemizing, you know, whatever it is. And then it's like, no, not going to happen. Three of Swords, please. What else do we need to know about this Three of Swords? Interesting. Six of Staves. Your pride and your ego is taking a huge hit from whatever this is. It's everything from not being chosen to not being treated with respect. Something about it's like your personality, your ego, your standing, yourself. There was something very disrespected. You took a hit to the ego, but also to, it could be for some of you, your reputation. Let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles to see what he has going on. Tell us more about this Knight of... Oh, man. Wow. I'm so sorry. This is one of your... It's one of your lessons, but it's more than that. It's almost like a weak spot. It's not, it could be for some of you a blind spot where you don't see where you are codependent on something or chaining yourself to something. For some of you, you were linking your destiny with something else or with someone else, or putting all of your eggs into this one basket and really, really relying on this person or this situation to come through, or, you know, something. You were waiting and hoping that this was going to be the one thing that really takes you to the top or turns around the situation for the better. So if this is a relationship, this was a person, or this was something that you were just sort of codependent on, in a sense, where you wanted it so bad, and you just built it up in your head, or you were just, you could have even, I'm not getting that yet, that you were misled on purpose or anything, but you could have taken reasons to believe from this person, this Knight of Pentacles is solid and stable and secure. So I really do feel like you put your money on it. You really invested into this because it did look solid, it did look stable, and it did look secure to you, and you let yourself sort of believe in it. And now you're feeling, they're telling me now you're feeling ashamed of yourself for believing in it. Don't feel ashamed. It has to do with this ego hit. It's almost like you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'm so stupid. Why did I believe them? Oh, I feel so foolish. I'm such a dunce, or, you know, we don't want to think that way on the Watch Natalie channel, okay? This isn't meant for you to go down that rabbit hole of thinking about yourself that way. You made an investment and it didn't pan out, either in a situation or in a person or actual money, like an actual financial investment. And let me just tell you that it could happen to any of us. Being let down, being deceived, being, you know, led on, led astray. And it does. I mean, they're showing me all the big financial, like Bernie Madoff. They're showing me all of that stuff. So take that to heart. So everyone has this in them, and it's the con man, it's the con artist. And I'm not saying that this person is, if it's a person for you, but everyone has that capacity, sort of, on a spectrum, and it's up to certain people, like con men, let's just say, for instance, confidence people, to have their own intuition develop to the point where they know what's gonna tick your box. They have an inner sense of knowing what you're going to buy into, and they go with it. Okay, what's the next message? I really do feel like this is a collective. This is a group of people out there that are in this energy. So I'm not going to stay in this too long. I don't want to stay in it. It feels bad. It feels horrible. So what's the next message? Thank you. 7 of Staves. So this is being on higher ground. This is having an ability to say, you know, before people go serious in a relationship, there's this talk where it's, okay, I need my space on these days, or I need to see my friends every Thursday, or I need to drive up to wherever to take care of my relative every weekend for the next 6 months. Or it's basically saying, and having the confidence and the entitlement and the ability to say, this is what I need to be in a healthy relationship, to be in a relationship with you, to do this, to take part in this, to be part of this company. This is what I need. This is the salary. This is my requirements. This is the team I need. This is the materials I need. You know, in whatever context this is applying to you guys, this is that energy. So let's go ahead and clarify this, because I'm taking the top card, the 4 of Cups. And the other person said no. This is what I need. Well, then I don't want you. This is where the disappointment came in. I'm going to tell you that you were entitled. You are entitled to ask for what you need to try and get what you need, what you deserve, what you want in terms of finances, in terms of career advancement, in terms of healthy, respectful human relationships. You deserve it, okay? And I'm proud of you for asking for it. That's important. That energy of, I'm actually going to, because it's a stave card, it's a wand card, so it's actually active. It's going out and actually doing the thing. So there's this moment here. There's this moment where you fought for something, you advocated for something, and it resulted in this. It resulted in the letdown that you didn't have the higher ground because you didn't get what you wanted because they walked away anyway. So that's what that explains. That explains why the Six of Staves is there. Is like, oh my God, my ego is hurt. I didn't, I thought I had this higher ground to make this demand or to make this ask, and I was totally refused. I was totally rejected. The other person thinks that they can do better. They want me to tell you that for someone out there. 2 cards. The Empress in reverse and the 9 of Staves. I feel like this is still you. I feel like you don't feel like the sparkly Empress. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Empress alone. Ooh, what's that? Aha. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. You're not feeling like an Empress. You're not feeling abundant. You're not feeling loved and accepted. You're not feeling like everything's just coming to you effortlessly. You were just trying to tout what you need and were rejected. So you're definitely not feeling like an Empress. However, you kind of are. You really are. Just you on your own with that Ace of Pentacles. There's either something coming towards you, something else, something different, something quite exclusive. But I feel like you're still going to be in this energy of disappointment, and like you're not feeling valued. So it could be a sort of surprise when this comes in, this Ace of Pentacles, because this is a little bit exclusive. For me as a reader, I see this, how they're on the inside of this little garden, and we have the white lilies of pure thought, the red roses of desire. But it's something solid. It's something that's going to bring you out of this disappointment. Let's take a look at the 9 of Staves. Ooh, that was quick. True to form, the 8 of Staves with the Page of Cups. To clarify the 9 of Staves, the wounded warrior. Yeah, this energy, okay. This energy is going to move through quickly. It's not, you're not going to stay in this energy, okay? The disappointment won't last because you'll have something else to move on to. You'll have something else coming through. And I know that you really built this up for yourself. Like, this is something that I know that you were waiting for, counting on, and you thought this was it. They're telling me that they needed you to get through that amount of time, however long that you thought this was going to be it. They needed you to do the doing and living of life and get through everything, believing in this. And that's why it's not going to be a long period of time before, between the disappointment and this new thing coming through to you. Because if you didn't have this to believe in and to believe in, it would have felt even longer. getting to this Ace of Pentacles, the real thing, because this is solid. Excuse me. This is solid. I know, sorry. I'm sorry. This is solid. This is real. This means, that's interesting. They're saying this means business. So this person or this thing, whatever's on its way to you, that's the serious thing. And it's going to come through quickly. You're going to have your guard up. You're the wounded warrior. You've been through this. You know, this isn't the first disappointment you've ever experienced. This is just like the one right now. So you've done all of that already. And you're like, don't come in. Don't come in. I'm okay. Don't come in, you know. However, the other side is going to be beating down the door to get to you. I mean, the other side is really, whatever's this opportunity trying to come through to you, it's like chomping at the bit to get to you. So it's sort of like this opportunity is going to treat you more like you're valued. They're going to treat you exactly how you were behaving to this other thing. And they were like, I'll pass. Okay, well, the Eight of Staves, it could be Cupid's arrow, especially with this Page of Cups. It's very, it's sort of emotionally immature, but it's sort of sweet when it's upright. It's a sweet, open-hearted, sincere message. And it could be a surprise. So this will be a surprise to you, especially because you're still, and I feel like you're going to be, because we have the Empress in reverse, I feel like you're going to still feel the sting of this disappointment when this ace comes through for you. So even though you're moving forward, you're alchemizing, you're working through it, it stings, it still hurts, it's still, you know, even when you're busy doing other things, it's still there. And I'm not putting any pressure on you, and I don't want you to put any pressure on yourself to rush through this emotion, rush through this feeling, because it's all serving to evolve us. It's all serving to serve the greater purpose. Okay? So let that be what it needs to be. Okay? Take care of yourself, you know. Don't push yourself too hard. Take breaks when you need to. Get alone time when you need alone time. Advocate for friendship time when you want to be with your friends. And, you know, make sure you're recharging your batteries in whatever way, shape, or form that you do that. Because staying healthy and feeling your best goes such a long way in terms of, it's like working from the outside in, you know, for the spiritual work that we're doing. Okay. So with the Nine of Staves, you're going to be guarded. You're going to be a little suspicious now, you know, because it's like, well, this looks so solid, but yet she was still a knight. And knights, all of the knights are insecure, okay? And I feel, they're having me feel that insecurity. This person, if this is a person for you, this person actually is very insecure. And this is sort of a front. Like they were manipulative, okay? They manipulated your trust, and they manipulated, more importantly, it's like they're showing me 90-10. It's like you did 90% of the work and they put in 10% of the work, because your 90% was believing in them and believing that, you know, things were going to go really great. For some of you, it's a relationship that you're casually dating. Oh, it's going fine. It's going great. It's seeming solid. It's seeming consistent. It's seeming secure. And, you know, one day we're just going to be exclusive and we're going to be, you know, but no, you might have talked to them about it, you know, trying to gauge where they are, and then they said no. So then you're like, wow, my ego hurts. Okay. And if that is the case, then it looks like there is someone new coming in. Let's take a look at the Page of Cups. I want to use the Ride or Die for Page of Cups. I want to see what this message has to do with. We'll do this because they're so, not similar, but I feel like when the page comes up with that fish in the cup, that he'll have a lot to say. Like the Eight of Staves, that's a lot of communication. So it could also be travel for some of you. They're going to be traveling a lot. So let's just see what this has to do with before we Oh, do you see that? That was perfect. The Six of Swords with the Fool. Thank the Lord. Thank goodness. Thank all of our deities, because the Fool is the perfect energy that we want to see here. The Fool is about starting over, wiping the slate clean. It's also like divine protection. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're up to, whatever this is, it's going to be protected. It's going to have this sort of vibe with it where it's going to be new. And you know, you've been hanging your hat, you've been really investing in this for so long that you really do need to shake it loose and shake it off and get into something totally different. And that's exactly what you're getting. You're moving on. You're really moving. It's helping you to move on, going from those rough waters to the calm waters. You're still going to be disappointed. You're still going to be disappointed. It's like, even if you both get everything you want in your life, you end up really happy and they end up really happy, you will still feel disappointed that they let you down. Okay? You're still going to feel that. So don't let them, whenever you think about it, don't let it reanimate all of the other feelings and all of the other alchemizing and trigger you and get all into a big thing. You know, it's just to know is what they're saying. It's just to know. They've channeled that before. It's to know. They're nodding. They're like, yeah, Natalie. It's to know their character. It's to know who this person is. That's why. So what is this communication going to be? What is this Ace of Pentacles going to be? It's going to be a brand new life for you. It's going to be a brand new start, brand new beginning, brand new person, brand new situation, brand new, brand new. Sparkly brand new. And you know what? That's what you deserve. You know it too, which is why it hurts even more that someone was so like you really want to disrespect an empress? Really? Wow, then you don't want to be with this person anyway. Or you don't want this opportunity, or you don't want this job anyway. So, like I said, it's not going to last too long. You're going to hear about it, okay? You're going to get information and messages, and they're going to be sincere and heartfelt and, you know, almost vulnerable in a sense. It's going to be really, really great. It's going to be great. So you have a lot to look forward to, my dears. Let's go ahead and pull a love oracle for those of you where this applies. Yeah, for some of you, there's a whole new relationship. Okay, we have one. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Oh, no. Okay, for some of you, be really careful, because this new thing, this new person coming in for you, you guys are going to kind of, it's like going really fast, really soon. Okay? So just listen to the red flags. This feels like it's for you too. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So in terms of, well, yeah, we can't really advocate things that are not that great for us on the Watch Natalie channel. So that's our, you know, it's part of our spiritual alignment here. So this has to do with your spiritual path and your influencing and your upbringing and your ability to believe. So interesting. All right, I'm going to leave those there. And then I just really quickly, do we have time? Yeah, we do. I want a moonology for you for where this applies, okay? Oh, I'm so glad that we have like this Fool and the 6. Oh gosh, we have 3 cards. Okay. The answers you need are coming. Oh, that's so these cards right here. The answers, specifically communication, talks, texts, emails, phone calls, they're coming. It's coming. It's on its way, like right now. Your hard work is paying off. Yay. Yay. New moon in Capricorn energy. Your hard work is paying off. And a new start is coming. We literally got the card that says a new start is coming after I said that like a million times already. Double confirmation, everybody. You heard it. You heard it here. If this is resonating with you, this major disappointment, okay, if everything's resonating, alchemize. I am with you every step of the way. I support you guys totally and completely. I hope that this reading has helped you and, you know, provided some value for your own spiritual evolution and growth through this energy. And I do care a lot about the energy work that we do here on the Watch Natalie channel. And that's why I turned off monetization for the daily readings. So if you guys are seeing any ads in the middle of the daily readings, not like the little bars that come up right here that you can X out of, but like video, let me know on the comments below if you see those, like if you've seen any in the past week. For the dailies, monetization is turned on for the freebie weekly YouTube readings. Yet they're only supposed to do before and after the actual reading. So if you guys are seeing videos in the middle of the weekly readings, please let me know in the comments below, because the energy work that we do here is important for me to keep whole and intact in its integrity. So I don't want it to be interrupted with other energy work of advertising. So thank you for letting me know about that. And thank you so much for supporting the channel. And I hope that you guys alchemize successfully, and I know you will, because if anything, you might be mopey and sad, feeling not very sparkly in that Empress in reverse, but that's still going to come to you. That Ace of Pentacles is sitting right up next to that Empress in reverse, so you will still get this offer, you will still get the communication, you will still get the heartfelt messages, and you will still be feeling better by the end of this. So just remember that, okay, my dears? I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. You know, like, this is the new life and the old life, and it's like they're meeting now, and then they're gonna merge, and then it's just gonna be you're totally in the new life and you're out of the old life. This could be an offer for some of you. Not all of them are gonna make it. I feel like you already, that's pretty obvious. I'm saying it's not other people's fault that they're not showing me appreciation. It's my responsibility to make sure I'm appreciated everywhere I go. This is really ruthless. This is pretty cutthroat. So this is fighting about money. You guys are just diametrically opposed in terms of how to manage the money. They're quiet, but don't ever let that fool you, like, ever. There's so much going on up there mentally. Extremely, extremely intelligent people. And we have the 4 horsemen of the stubborn apocalypse here, okay? You could be distrustful of someone who is laying it on thick, is what they're telling me. They're showing me the honey, and it's like molasses. It's like literally laying it on thick. People are watching you create and shape your own destiny. You made your own luck, and that's what people do see in you. So even if they pretend like they don't see it and they're haters, they do.